All right, welcome back. As you can see, we're out in the big boat today. We have come all the way out to the reef. We left at about 5:30 this morning. It's not even 7:30 yet. We're about 65 nautical miles offshore. So yeah, we did send it out here. Plenty of whales around. It's been a bit of an interesting run out. Start the day off, and in this video, you're going to see us doing a little bit of slow pitch while the sun's nice and low. And as it gets up high, we're going to move up on the flats. We got about probably 2 hours before the bottom of the tide, and as the tide turns and starts to push in, we're going to go and push up along the edge of the flats. So yeah, on the way out here, we've just come across a bunch of fish on the sounder. I can read proper nice, good reading at speed, and we've spotted some fish and whatnot. I'll give you a look at that in a second, but yeah, the boys are down the back tying up, so I'm going to go down and get into the action. Stay tuned. All right, so while I was up the front having a look, there's still more fish coming through. We haven't really gone too far. That's a marker just put in on the way through. So yeah, like I said, the boys are all getting themselves sorted. I'm going to fish. Josh is going to fish next to me today. He's never done slow pitch jigging before, so I'm going to give him the full rundown. There should be plenty of information in here if you haven't done slow pitch, or even if you have done it, I'm going to talk Josh through as we go, and yeah, hopefully bang some reds. All right, first spot we pulled up, and that's what it looks like. You can see we've just come in. That's probably going to be nannies and whatnot, so I'm going to put a mark on that. We're going to turn around and give that a bit of a crack for the first spot for the day. All right, we got 50 metres of water, so 100 gram jigs to start with. It is small tides today, so should get down pretty easy with 100. Josh has got a 100 gram ridgeback, so just tie to your solid ring there, man. Yep. And I'm just going to give you a little hot tip, this one here. So when you tie him, I'm not going to tie it for you, but I'll just show you. So if you tie to that side of your rig, your hook's going to have a lot more exposure, whereas if you tie on this side of your solid, it'll pull the hook in closer to the lure. Oh, yeah. So you get a better hookup rate on that side of your solid. So tie to that. Yeah. Yep, that solid ring. I should be just about on the bottom. Yeah, I'm dragging on the bottom. Set your drag. Full lock. Is the line heading straight out? It's sort of going out that way a little bit. Yeah. Yep. So you probably, whatever line your angle is pointing and going out, cast back the complete opposite. All right. I don't know whether to just go straight back to where. Oh. I reckon I just had a squid. You got a squid jig ready? Oh, I've got a squid jig ready, mate. All right, I reckon bring it up, Perkins. We'll go and get back up where that first stop was, because there was proper arches in that area. All right, so that's the test drift done. You can see we're just heading straight out along that line. So this is where we first pulled up. We had some good shows, a couple more fish coming through now. But yeah, we'll probably go and position ourselves just up in front of this, because there was some better fish marking up there, and we'll give that a bit of a crack. I'm nearly down. We've got... Hey?
I've never done this.
No, that's it. That's why I said come stand next to me, I can train you up. It's not something, you're not going to pick this technique up in like that. It's like, you know, it's like learning a manual on a pushy. Yep. It takes many practices. Good thing with this is you don't crash. You can still be successful if you're not doing it right. Oh, that was a bite on the paws. I'm so glad you caught the first cod, Dave. Try and just like loosen up a little bit, just be sort of relaxed when you're doing it. Like that rod's not tucked under my arm loose, it's doing this the whole time. I'm using my wrist a lot to pop the jig. Just drop the lure in front of me, because it's gonna go out that way. So yeah, just drop it right there in front of me. I'll cast towards the front of the boat a bit more, so we got a bit of space between us. And now thumb your spool really lightly on the drop, like just because it gets the lure to pin drop, because if you let it free fall, it's just going to flutter and it'll take you twice as long to get to the bottom. So pin drop him down, and you'll feel it hit the bottom like it's... Yep, just click it into gear. You got a perfect drift coming too. And so you got coloured lines, so you'll be able to pick, you know, each colour is, I think it's 10 metres on that. So every 10 metres, so you should have 5 colours out, but you'll have about 5.5 because of that little bit of angle. There's fish down there now. Should be nearly there. There we go. And then see, I'm lifting just enough to put a bit of energy into the jig, and then bring it up about 5 metres, 8 metres or something like that, and then pause it, and then sink him back down. That's the bottom, is it? Just little hop, and then half a handle turn as you go in between it. It's like riding a bike, it'll take a little bit to get that technique, and that's called half pitch, which is like a slow pitch sort of technique. You've got to put some energy in with the rod. So give it a little bit of a hop, like, tuck this up under your arm and get it horizontal. Right up under there, yep, there you go. And then just practice that, half a handle turn, stop at the top, stop at the bottom, in between each one. You'll pick it up by the end of the day. But that's called half pitch. You can try, there's heaps of other different techniques, but I find that they get a lot of really crap species. So that half pitch gives them that bit more like of a walk the dog action, which like sort of the fish don't get long to look at the lure. So they'll chase it, they'll follow it up. Like, so you just don't know, there could be one right now. And then I pause it, and if he's up there following, he'll run into the lure and they just bite it just out of curiosity. And really try and get that technique going. It's hard, eh? It feels so awkward when you first start. Don't feel bad, man. And you'll still catch a fish doing that. But yeah, the more you do it, the more you get used to that half. Stopping at the top, stop at the bottom. That's your half handle turn. It's very calculated with these reels because this is exactly 80 centimetres a handle turn when you're down at 50 metres.
Yeah, okay.
So every half handle turn is 40 centimetres, so I know it's only moving up 40 centimetres with each hop. We won't kill much time here if we don't get a fish in a minute. We'll do this one drift. If there's nothing biting here, we're going the next spot. I'm going to bring it up. See, once you get too much line, I reckon about just, if you hit a 45, it's game over. It's not going to work. So bring it in because you're relying on the tip of that rod to bend and then pop back because that's what gets the directional change. So you want that tip to load and pop the jig. When you bring it up, usually I bring it up about 5 to sort of 10 metres, usually 10 to 20% of the water column. And then I'll pause. And then when you let it sink back down, let it go free fall because you want that nice flutter in that bottom part of the water column. So it's just the initial drop. You want to touch the spool on just to get that pin drop action going. I can't wait for you to just get buckled. We'll go over here and find a big bommy soon. I bought the PE4 rod today, my Chinaman Slayer, because I don't want to do it on PE3. Well, you're in for a treat.
Something for you, I tell you what.
Haven't caught a Chinaman before, he reckons. The whole time you think you got a red, hits you deep in the feels. All right, boys, let's go up to this other zone. This is not happening. There's plenty of fish there, but they're not eating. It's the beauty of this. You're not anchored up. You can move nice and easy.
Yep.
So you don't have to just sort of sit in one spot if it's not happening. Epic to have the sounder reading perfectly at speed, so we don't have to just rely on having marks. We'll find stuff as we go. All right. Right, we've got another mark over here. I remember this one from last time we come out. There was a bit of ground in about 40 odd metres, so we'll go and see if we can pick something up there. I did hook a good fish there last time, so we just didn't spend a lot of time, hence there only being one mark. So we'll go and give that a little bit of a look. See if we can pull a reddy off it. Looks like there's a little lump here and another couple of them there and a bit of a ridge. So if I remember correctly, it's all soft corals through that area, so it should be all right. That looks so good. It's what we just fished. We'll keep moving. Just come up, as you can see, it's come up pretty rapidly, so a bit of bait sitting on the front side. This will be the pressure edge. The tide's moving down this way, so that's all bait. Starting to get to proper rock bottom there. I'm just going to set up a random drift, just go and have a little bit of a browse through there and see what's there. Zoom this right into 50 metres so I can calculate my drifts a bit better. Alright, you can see there's a bit of a lump there. There's a bommy here, bommy there by the looks of it, so a little bit of bait mixed in, but I reckon there's going to be trout and trout and red throat and all that sort of stuff. We're up on the pressure side now, so you can see all that bait stacking up. There'll definitely be trout in amongst that, so we'll get up here a little bit and then just set our drift up and run through it. We'll give this maybe 2 drifts, and then we'll I've got another spot a bit wider. We get a lot of good stuff, so we'll go and have a look there if this is no good. Yeah, just so you're just touching the line. You just want that jig to fall straight. You don't want any free fall on it because otherwise it'll just flutter. It'll take ages to get down. You'll have a big angle on your line. When you're fighting a fish with these rods, keep this butt section horizontal, because there's no power down, you know, when it's up high like these things, really bad. Like if you're high sticking it, you will have no power. Right. So just try and keep the rod horizontal, and what I do is I get down and get it squats to get the lifts if you have to. Just because there's, you know, you need to bend this bottom part of the rod if you like to put the hurt on the fish. Yep. You'll see what I mean when we get something. Josh has just got on while what were you just winding up then, or?
I'll drop him.
You're dropping back down on the drop. Looks like a decent fish, man.
Feels like it.
Yeah, you're fighting it good.
Trying.
It's just that horizontal butt section is where the power is. Oh, I just had a bite. Baby, come back. Here he is. Yeah. No. It's all right, I'll help you. We don't have a net, so we should catch heaps of fish today. There he is. Oh, what did I just lose? Oh, you got a trap. It's all right. First fish on slow pitch. You wait up. Just, yeah, watch that jig next to the boat. Just go straight in the tub if you're bringing him in. Here you are, first fish on slow pitch.
It is, mate.
Get rid of him. He's not coming home.
Yeah. See you, buddy.
See you, mate. You're getting better now, eh? You get a bit of technique happening. Yeah.
I know.
It's just practice, eh?
It's just so different to normal fishing, because usually I overuse them just the tip of the rod.
Yeah.
And then you might just do a couple of little winds just to bring it in a little bit, but you're not using the wind and the tip at the same time to throw the lure.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's like a whole nother arm, you know?
Yeah. Different skill you got to learn to do it. But once you get it, like,
yeah,
it's good. So you'll never be perfectly at the top and at the bottom, because the boat's rocking up and down too. So sometimes you might get a jig, and you know, the more you do it, you'll get a lot better feel. And sometimes, like, you know, as the boat comes up, you'll catch it before you even have to do a wind, and you get to sort of feel like I can do it in the dark, like, because I do everything by feel these days. Send him, bro. This will be our last drift here. We'll go and try something else after this. Look at that glorious specimen. And Andy's got a fish. You know what they say, when there's Chinaman, there's more Chinaman. All right, we might go to a new spot, eh?
Yeah, hold up.
This is pretty crap. Oh my life, I pray for a fish like you. Now it's the desert again. Oh my life, 'cause there ain't no one there to give you no name. All right, this sucks. Let's go find fish. All right, this is our next spot. Nice and loaded. Couple of marks here. These ones down here is a really good red throat ground, so I'm going to have a little bit of drift. We'll try and hit that, and then just follow it right through to the other marks there. Oh, the easier it is to feel the bottom too. I'm straight on. Yep. Oh. On a silver jig. Come on, you dog. Don't worry about me, boys. I'll fill the esky. There's not even anything on the sounder. I can see it. It's fighting all the way. It's not silver, eh?
No, it's a finger mark.
No, it shouldn't be a finger out here. Probably be a nice red throat or a big trout. It's a monster trout. It's not a monster. Oh, it is a good. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh.
Nice. I've never seen one that big. Right.
Yeah.
Who told you to do that?
I told you, boys, I'll fill the esky.
With one big trout.
Look at that, on the little pinky, first drop in the new zone. So it goes to show, boys, if you're not catching fish, don't persist. That screen is epic. That's a good trout, man. There he is. First good fish of the day, monster trout. Be pushing probably 60 on the pink slow blow in the R. 100 grams, so we're fishing 40 metres of water. There's nothing on the screen there. But he's coming home. He's dinner.
He's on rice. The special sauce.
I reckon that jig just fell straight into his mouth. He was just down there like this. And just went... There you go. Oh, that was a good... You're getting your technique. That tempo's just a little bit higher. Just try and slow it down. And
see, I only come up like a few hits there and then I drop back down. I kept,
yeah, see, don't be scared to just completely pause at the top, because they'll follow it up. And if they see it stop, they'll come flying up and hit it.
How heavy is your lure?
100, same as yours.
Or 80?
Oh, 80. You can change to 100 if you want. Generally, the lighter you can get away with, the better.
Yep.
They'll sink a bit faster than this, because this is a bit more of a refined jig. That's just lead, whereas this has got some zinc and lead in it, so it's just got a lot more volume for the weight, so it sinks slower just due to the materials it's made of. So we might bring them up, boys. We'll go back up, eh? Sorry if you just got down. Just drop him, yeah, it'll be perfect.
Oh yes, mate.
Good fish down there. There's another trout, is it? Yep. Yep. Yeah, here's another keeper too. Beauty. Go away, Perkins is on. That come out his doot. Oh, something tried to grab him. You on? All right. Hey. Hey, hey. You're on? Yep. Good little spot. Shh. What do you got, Josh? Oh, you just pulled the hook? No, you just pulled the hook out of it. I can see the fish. Language. Kids watching. Oh, bro, look at that bottom. Dave's on. Davo's on up on the nose, the silent assassin. I don't even know if I filmed that. Just got me first chinaman for the year.
Too bad you can't eat it, they're big fish.
Oh yeah. We might go and do that little trout zone again, eh? Yeah. That was loaded.
Outside.
Oh. Into the reel. Yeah. Big one on the paws. Did this just get eaten? You weren't fighting that hard a second ago. I could be in a spot of trouble here. Come on. Come on. It didn't start off this big, so I'm hoping it could be something decent. He's doing some miles. He swam to the back and now he's coming to the front. Is he?
Yeah, sure.
Don't. No.
Be a trout. Looks like a trout. Yeah, it looks like it.
It's another dirty big Wuhan.
That is just solid.
It's disgusting. Just hang on to him, don't put him down. I'll just unhook him and we can throw him. All right, just put him head first in. Just try and flip him. Get out of here. All right, straight back onto ground again.
Yeah, I'm back now.
You back?
I'm back.
You found it?
Oh my dear.
That's enough. I've paid my Chinaman tax. Those shitters. Dave's on. Oh, Joshy's on. He's giving you some. That's all right. No. Could be a good red throat or something. He's gonna go straight down into a rock. Go down. It's because you got the durry, mate, the fish whistle.
Oh, yeah, fish whistle. Every time. Come on, I want to get a fish in the boat that's not silver. I need to get some bags and want a bear. Don't do that. Other way.
He's giving you some, eh? You never say you got him. I've never fished here before. This is new zone. I was gonna stop and help you, but I think you might be there for a little bit, bro. It's all right. You got him beaten now. Keep working him. Don't let him rest. Don't let him rest. You just don't know what it's going to be, mate. It could be a wrasse or something epic.
Get rid of it. Still going? Keep going. Holy
Oh, there you go. Oh wow, here, I'll bring this up and I'll give you a hand. You're gonna have to grab him, the line won't hold.
Nah.
Nah, he's like 12 kilo, 10 kilo, bro.
Yeah.
Straight from Shanghai. first Chinaman, isn't it?
Oh.
You said you wanted one. Get that off. He was not coming off. Sweet, bro.
Around my hand.
Yeah, just chuck him.
See you later, mate.
Nice re-entry.
Holy shit, my arms are sore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Paul Perkins has been tying knots a half an hour. Time out. You're in time out. You've been a bad boy. Here we go. What's that? 1, 5, 10 metres off the bottom. When we first pulled up and we just did that triple on trout, I was like, man, we're on here.
Yeah, well, seemed like it, eh?
This is going to be good. All right, we might go and find another spot, and give that a quick hit, and then that's us. We'll go and have a crack at some shallow water stuff. All right, next spot. Good fish on the bottom. Somebody catch it. Good bait show and fish. Perfect, look at that bottom. Loaded up. There's got to be a trout in amongst all that. Started off so good with that giant trout.
Yeah.
just not happening, is it? Just switched off like that.
Open that is, and you just look at beer straight up. You don't see a coke, you don't see nothing else but the beer.
Just staring at you. You need to catch a fish.
I know. I will when we get back up to 20 metres.
Go, just drop him down. It's only 25. No bites, anyone?
Nothing.
And that might be us for the jigging, I reckon, eh? Yeah. Could be us for the jigging, I reckon. It's 11 o'clock, so this has got about 5 more minutes, and that's us. I don't even care if we catch fish. Perkins is on. Was it good? Giving you a bit of go?
Nah.
It's a fish though. Did you have a beer? What is that? Yeah.
I don't know if you want to call it a fish.
I don't know. Non-desirable by the sounds. All right, I reckon that's our cue. Oh, another one of them bastards.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. All right, that's us for the minute. Wind and tide are pushing hard together now. It's hard to get the jig to the bottom, so we got a few nice trout. Boys got a couple of good stretching on the chinaman, so first one for Josh. He's pretty happy, aren't you, Josh?
Yeah, mate.
I bet you want to do that again. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna go and make our way over the reef, give that a little bit of a crack. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.